Alrighty, my lovely Trails fans, welcome to our next episode of Trails in the Sky. Okay, so we've got some people on the ship that we're going to go ahead and talk to. Here's good old Anton again. I'm not one to smoulder away in the capital. That's not me. No siree. I'm going to travel about wherever my legs can take me. I know that somewhere out there, there's someone who needs me, and I'm gonna find that someone. So suddenly, Anton decides he absolutely needs to go to Bose. This happens a lot, so I'm tagging along to keep an eye on him. Could be fun playing tourist while along for the ride at least. I wonder how many games we're going to see Anton through. That's going to be quite an interesting thing to discover. I'm off to study the Harkin Gate near Bose. It's arguably the most important landmark in the history of the 100 Days War. And I plan on combing over every crack in the wall of that landmark, let me tell you. When I get to the Harkin Gate, I'm going to take so many photos you don't even know. I've always wanted to get a picture of a place as striking as the Harkin Gate, so now's my chance. Looks like they've stopped writing more than one dialogue for NPCs from this point onwards, but I'll keep checking just to make sure. Okay, so we're going to go from the bottom up. Yep, let's go ahead and do that. I see. No, actually, the reporter came to talk to Estelle. Estelle seemed bothered after they spoke. I did wonder what... Well, that answers that. Yes, that's fine. We needn't report anything to the Royal Army yet. I imagine he has predicted all of this anyway. I called it perfectly, no? Well, to be honest, it was little more than a wild guess, but I suppose even jokes can be true sometimes, even the bad ones. I know, you needn't raise your voice so, my friend. Regardless, you're to see to our preparations the moment you return to the Imperial capital. Yes, so that he might intervene if possible. As always, you have my special thanks. Ah, Joshua, to think you'd be a match for Mueller. I suppose I should have expected nothing less from one of Ouroboros' chosen. Still, that's one guess I dearly wish hadn't been true. What's true now? Estelle? And what the heck are you whispering about down here? You and... Huh? Olivia, who were you talking to? Ah, whatever could you mean? Do you truly believe I would engage in a secret soiree with a woman other than my Estelle? I can only pray. But come on. I know I heard you talking with someone. Oh my. You heard me talking to myself, did you? Talking to yourself? Well, talking to myself like a madman wouldn't quite be accurate. I was going over lines from a play I once performed in, wherein I was the leading man. Play lines? But why here? Our destination, Bose, is the closest city in La Belle to my homeland. As we draw closer to it, I must confess I feel the pull of homesickness. I fear that memories of home cannot help but tumble from my mouth. Oh, okay. Do you think I have cottage cheese for a brain or something? Well... You know, there are a lot of suspicious things about you, Olivia. I remember you were talking with Dad about something secret too. You mind coming straight with me about why you're really here? To think you've become such a bloodhound for the truth. You've grown, Estelle. I've had good teachers. So talk already, Mr. Erebonian suspicious person. Allow me to relieve some of your worries in exchange for my silence. I would ask that you grant me that small favour. You are troubled over the theft of the bandit airship, yes? I do not think that will prove to be a problem. What? Why not? You recall our earlier conversation? The fact that the bandits are led by former Erebonian nobility is an embarrassing blemish on the Empire's image. La Belle does not wish to exasperate the issue any more than we do, however, as it could impede the signing of the pact. So if anything, the theft of the ship at this exact moment conveniently sweeps aside a problem. Is that really how it would work? Well, if the bandits return to their old ways in LaBelle's skies, that will be a different story. I find it unlikely they would be so foolish, however. That's true. If nothing else, Joshua won't let them steal from others. Wait, how do you know they won't return to piracy? Why did you agree? Ugh. Now then, I think I shall return to my seat. Would you care to join me? I think I'll pass. Hey, Olivia, can I ask you one thing before you go? Naturally. Okay, look, there's a lot I don't know about you, and you seem to like to keep your distance from everyone. But even so, I think you're a really important part of the team. I believe, and maybe it's crazy as heck, I don't know, but I do, that I can trust you, no matter what. Oh geez, that came out kind of sappy. What I'm saying is, Hey, what's with the drippy dinner plate eyes? No, it's nothing. You touch my heart, my fair Estelle. You need not fear, I shall not betray your trust, nor do I find your trust and love a burden. I give myself gladly to your cause. Love has nothing to do with it. But thanks, Olivia. Of course. So, if you'll pardon me? That guy is so suspicious. That passenger with the white coat sure is something. He was like, totally muttering to himself. I wonder what that was about. And then he started laughing in the middle of it. Oh, I wonder if he's a dangerous psycho. That'd be so cool, but also kind of freaky. Taita, what you doing? Oh, Estelle. I was kind of thinking about things. Things? Like what? Well, Estelle? I'm not really reliable, am I? Huh? You seem like you're worried about something. But is it something I can't help with? Oh, oh man, even Taita sees right through me. I knew it. I knew it was kind of selfish to ask to come along, and I'm not really much help. I couldn't even stop Rene. I'm just holding you back, aren't I? Taita. Oh, you little dummy. You're worried about that? But, I'm not really worried, you see. It's more like I'm confused about something. I don't think it's really something anyone can solve for me, so I just need some time to think on my own, okay? But, Estelle, isn't there anything I can do to help? You bet there is. Huh? What? This is so relaxing. So soft, so cuddly, so warm. I could squeeze you all day. Aw, Estelle. Taita, having you along is a big help, okay? I don't just mean your mechanical knowledge, even though that's part of it. Just seeing you smile cheers me up a lot. Oh? Even Rene looked like she had a lot of fun when she was playing with you, right? Now, maybe that was all just an act to fool us so she could do evil Ouroboros stuff or something. But you know what? Somehow, I can't believe it was all a lie. You reached her. I know it. You really think so? Oh, I hope so. There's that smile. Excellent. Your smile is the best, you know. Now, you're oh so cute and huggable when you're all sniffly and sad, but... Oh, Estelle. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to my seat, okay? Okay, see you in a bit. Hello, come to see the view from the bridge? The green rolling hills of Rolent when viewed from up here are something else, eh? Staring at such a sea of green is calming and healing somehow. No need to alter course at the moment, helmsman. You may leave the rudder as it is. Keep our course steady. We'll be starting our descent to Rolent soon. Wha-doo-doo. Yes, understood. Maintaining current course, la-di-di-da. He's enjoying his job far too much. That passenger's a student from the Royal Academy, isn't she? Yeah, I can definitely tell she is. You really get a sense of refinement from every movement she makes. Hello, Estelle. Chloe, so this is where you've been hiding. Yes, it's a lovely view, isn't it? I'm guessing you're on one of your airship walks. Ah, yeah, kinda felt the need. What's happened to Joshua? What? How did you... Thought so. So that was what Niall wanted to talk to you about. Did you just bait me, princess? Well, I am the possible heiress to a nation. Let's just say I'm well educated in secret royal bargaining tactics and leave it at that. I'm no match for you, really. Yeah, it's about Joshua, alright. So Joshua is safe and even still in the borders of Labelle. But there's some element to it that means you can't be happy about it. Is that about it? That is it, isn't it? Chloe, you aren't a princess. You're a frickin' mind reader. You ask me, you've got this queen thing in the bag. Thanks. Still, that's good. Joshua is safe. Even knowing that he's okay is a relief. Yeah, I was happy to find that out too, but... Estelle? Chloe, you remember when we went to arrest Dalmor, right? And how Joshua responded when Dalmor threatened me with that gun? I do, yes. If I said that Joshua's eyes are like that right now, what would you think? Oh. I'd... sorry, Chloe. I shouldn't really drop questions like that on you without context. No, it's fine. I can understand, at least a little, why you're so worried. Yeah. And, on a note that's absolutely in no way related at all. Like, yeah, totally has nothing to do with anything, totally hypothetical, but, what would you say if I said, while I'm here worrying my butt off over him, he's with another girl? How old? About the same age as us. To answer this hypothetical question, I would find myself uninterested in any excuses Joshua would have to make. I know, right? It'd be totally out of line. Certainly. Just what are you thinking, Joshua? Yeah, my current plan is to have Olivia sing at him for an hour, and then we'll hear everything. Thanks, Chloe. I feel a little bit better now. You're welcome, Estelle. I'm glad I could help you. Once I get my head on a bit straighter, I'll tell everyone what's happened. Can you keep quiet until then? Of course. I think I'll head back to my seat. Oh, okay. See you later. What, is everyone just sat upstairs or something? I've heard Rolent has a lot of nice fishing spots. Rolent itself isn't too famous though, so they're all kind of secret. I should try them before someone writes a guide or something. Rolent up next, I'm not going there today, but I'd like to spend some time on a farm there someday. Delicious food, clean mountain air, the perfect place to refine one's beauty. Plus my guy wants to go fishing, so there'd be something for him to do as well. I couldn't find any girls Renan would like, even in Gransel. What am I going to do for that boy? I'm just glad I met this girl to talk to on the trip back. I'm sure Renan would like her a lot, but... This lady said she runs a store in the city of Rolent. I'm part of the staff for Riddell's in Gransel, so we got to talking about that. I bet it'd be wonderful to run your own store. Who cares if it's a tiny hole in the wall even? Oh, I wish I could have a store of my own someday. Oh, that's Kitty. That's the sister of that twin. Wouldn't that be, like, amazing if, like, she got together with that guy? Tomorrow's the day they finally sign the non-aggression pact. It's been 10 years now since the 100 Days War. Perhaps it is time we make proper peace with the Empire. It wasn't so long ago that I thought real peace with the Empire would have been impossible. Now it's almost upon us. This is a real victory for Queen Elise's diplomatic efforts, I suppose. Okay, last person we want to talk to, probably gonna be Zin. I'm going to Bose to help Daddy with shopping. Shopping, so much fun. Today I've got to head off to Bose Market on an errand for my wife. My wife works me to the bone and complains all the time. It's rough. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Visible to our right is the kingdom's largest continuous forest, Mistwald. It remains home to a large number of woodsmen and is the source of 70% of the lumber used in LaBelle. That's a lot of lumber. Mistwald is lovely when viewed from the air. Looking down at that enormous forest gives you a sense of just how wild the Rolent region really is still. I feel like I could watch forever. The dignitaries for the non-aggression pact signing should be arriving in Gransel soon. I hope it goes off without any problems. We'll be stopping in Rolent soon. We'll be getting off at Bose though, so I guess we still have some time, huh? Estelle? What's up? Oh, just having my usual walk around the ship. Ah, right. I'm kind of amazed you don't get bored with it. Why do you treat me like a hyperactive pom? We've just got time before we hit Bose is all. Enough time for a quick nap at least. So Bose up next, huh? Ruon, Zeiss, Gransel. Wonder what the Society will try throwing at us next. Yeah. Nothing would be the best answer, but I have a feeling we won't be that lucky. You too, huh? Well, let's hit the ground running and get to investigating those bandits once we land, yeah? Wait, what? Why the surprise? It's possible they're working for the Society. You said it yourself, remember? Ah, yeah, I did, but... Come to think of it, I don't think that's all that likely, you know? Yeah, it's sort of stupid. I mean, we fought them a number of times, right? They didn't really seem to be the kind of baby eaters the Society usually brings on, I think. Well, whatever. I'm sure we'll hear the details from old Legrand when we get to Bose. Yeah, we will. Recapturing an airship, huh? That'll be tricky. I'm sure we'll hear the details from Legrand when we get to Bose. Our next stop is Rolent. I would have loved to enjoy their fresh pastoral cuisine again. Well, there shall always be another time. We'll have to pass through Rolent before we reach Bose, so this will be a bit of a trip. Go ahead and walk off some of that nervous energy if you want. Ah, Estelle, where'd you disappear off to? Oh, I just went to get some fresh air. I see. So I heard we'll be landing in a town called Rolent on our way. That's your hometown, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, to be specific about it, our house is just a bit outside the city limits. Dad wanted it that way, apparently. Huh, interesting. A house built by Master Cassius must be quite a place. I, don't know about that. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd say it's fabulous or anything, but it is real comfy. It holds lots of memories for me, of Dad, Mum, and Joshua too. I see. No, Zin, it's okay, really. If we were staying in Rolent, I'd invite you over. Next time for sure. I'll look forward to it. By the way, Estelle, when we arrive in Bose, would you mind accompanying me on some training? Huh? This seems kind of sudden. Back at the Gransel Guildhouse, not only did I miss the sleep agent in the cookies, but I was unable to awaken myself. It's obvious I need to retrain in some areas I've been neglecting. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how good a training partner I'll be for an A-rank bracer, but if you want me, you've got me. That's settled then. Oh, well then, nothing to do really, so I think I'm going to catch a nap. Did I miss somebody? Oh, I guess I just need to go back up again. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Rolent shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Oh, hey. You should probably find your seat, Estelle. It really is dangerous to stand during a landing like this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us today. Passengers departing in Rolent, please check to ensure you haven't left behind— Ah! Huh? Oh my. What in the name of Gehenna? How could we have entered a cloud at this altitude? We didn't enter a cloud, sir. We're descending. This doesn't seem like a cloud, though. It's more like... Captain, transmission from Rolent Air Traffic Control. The city and surrounding area has been engulfed in a deep fog. What? What the heck? Wow, it's completely white. Did we enter a cloud bank? Possibly, but this also seems impossibly low to be a cloud. Is this usual when landing an airship? I sure as heck have never seen anything like this. Nor have I. Ladies and gentlemen, please, remain calm. We've received word from Rolent that a deep fog has appeared over the entirety of the city and surrounding area. Air Control is currently preparing searchlights to aid our landing. Thank you for your patience. Fog? Rolent does get a fog, but it's usually just like a thin fuzz, isn't it? Yes, I don't ever remember seeing it this thick. This really worries me. Wow, that's some thick fog. Holy, it's completely white. Yeah, you can't see anything. It looks like the Port Authority is grounding all flights until the fog clears. I think we'll want to visit the guild house here. Thought so too, huh? Huh? Why? This fog is deep and strange enough that even you and Sherazade comment on it, Estelle. It's possible the society is behind this somehow. Ah. Only Rolent and Bose remain unmolested by their hands. It is possible that their next experiment shall be here then, and not in Bose. Chapter 4: The Mist Demon's Target. Ooh. That sounds scary. I certainly wasn't expecting you all to show up now of all times. You were heading to Bose last I heard. We were, yes. The paranoid little part of me can't help but wonder if this is intentional. Well, I'm not going to complain about having you around. Anyway, I do believe this is the first time we've seen each other since you went off to train, Estelle. You look right at home in that new outfit. Ah, Aina, you'll make me blush. Mr. Varthek, Milady Claudia, Miss Russell, I believe this is the first we've met. I'm Aina, the receptionist for the Rolent branch. A pleasure to meet you all. The pleasure is mine, Miss Aina. Nice to meet you. Good to see you at last, Aina. I've heard a lot about you. Really? I wonder. Oh, and Olivier is here too. What are you doing over there, Olivier? Don't mind me. I was certainly not flashing back to memories of the destruction of my liver, just for the record. What? Just let him be, Aina. Oh, and I'm guessing you know Agate, Aina? We've met, yeah. I don't come up by Rolent much, so we've only met like once or twice. It's still good to see you again though, Agate. So with the pleasantries out of the way, I'm sorry, but do you mind if we get straight to business? Of course, Aina. Go ahead. This fog appeared suddenly today around dawn. At first it seemed to be little more than the usual light mist we get here at times, but you could literally stand outside and watch it grow thicker. It was eerie. Do we have any idea what's causing it? None, I'm afraid. It's definitely covering all of the city, but we're not sure of its full extent or source yet. Fog and mist have several common sources. You can get the sort that springs up off coast and flows inland, or the kind that forms in mountain basins. There are several basins in the Crone Mountains near Rolent, are there not? There are, yes. It is possible this is simply a freak act of nature. But with everything that's been happening recently, we should be on our guard. Should we put off heading for Bose and remain in Rolent for now? That's the best idea, I think. Passenger ships sure ain't moving till this soup clears anyway. But what's up, Estelle? Well, I was just thinking about the bandits and stuff. We were checking that out cause we had no other leads, remember? The Royal Army is on top of that anyway, so we don't really have to go, you know? But, look, what is it? Something eating at you? No, but it's just, Estelle, I'm not exactly sure what you're thinking, but calm down and consider for a moment. Huh? The bandit ship theft case is already over in a way. If they'd taken hostages, it would be different, but as it is, there's no emergency demanding we take action. And I can't imagine they'll stay in Bose in any event. That's true, but on the other hand, something bizarre is happening before our eyes at this very moment. If the Society is somehow behind this, there's a good chance Rolent is in danger. So, which is the correct choice here? Estelle. Miss Shara? I think Estelle has a reason she wants to go, so, no, tighter. Shara's right. Estelle? Sorry, Shara. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to what's happening. You don't need to apologise. Everyone has times they have trouble focusing. Even I do, and I know a gate sure does. Now hang on a... Being able to determine the best path without losing sight of yourself is a crucial skill for a bracer. Even if it is a bit easier to just say it's important than it is to actually do it. I'm still a student on that front too, really. I can hardly compare to Master Cassius in that regard. Really, Zin? To possess a perfect clarity and retain one's good cheer in the face of adversity, it requires experience. And Master Cassius's ability to do just that saved us many times when we travelled to Calvard once. Huh, I didn't know that. Hey, don't sweat it, alright? Not as if you can just snap your fingers and be at the old man's level. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other and get better bit by bit. Yeah, thanks guys. Sorry Aina, that kinda sidetracked us. It's fine. So getting back to the matter at hand, at this point there's nothing really specific we can ask you to do. You can hardly beat fog with violence after all. I'd simply ask that you be on standby in case anything does happen. You can wait at your home if you like, Estelle. Oh yeah, I was going to head home for a bit. Is there anything else we should watch out for besides that though? Well, if you absolutely want to do something, could I ask you to check the roads for me? The roads? What for? The fog is covering the entirety of the city, however. It also seems to be spread out into the countryside. The thing is, I don't know how far it's spread yet. If you could go see how far it's gone, it would help us consider where we go from here. Ah, and we also need to secure land routes in case the passenger ships continue to be unusable. Exactly. There's the Elise Highway to the south, the Milchmain Road to the west, and the Malga Trail to the north. Could you check those three and let me know the extent of the fog? Sure, that should be pretty easy. Well then, for once this means Estelle and I will be the guides. Yeah, kind of a change, huh? We know pretty much everything about Rolent. Well, who will be going with you then? Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. I have to take Sherry with me. The gate has been great.
Your aid, please.
Gonna have to be Olivia and Chloe again. This is ridiculous. I know the city like the back of my hand, and I still feel like I could get lost in this suit. And that, Estelle, is why you have a map and compass. If you feel like you're losing direction, be sure and keep an eye on them. Yeah, good point. Okay, so we need to check just how far the fog spread on the roads, but, Chloe? Olivia? Do you mind if we stop by my house and see how things are there? Yes, I'd be happy to stop by your home. Estelle's home? Oh, this should be quite the detour. Well, let's be off then, Alrighty, so how bad are Shera's gear? Okay, that's not too bad at all. Any quick upgrades I can just throw on her? EP cut 1. Probably just mostly keep what she's got right now. Maybe buy some upgrades. Okay. It's not too bad at all. No upgrades for her. Okay. So I think that's where we're probably going to call it for today, for our episode. But yeah, some really exciting things happening. Can't wait to find out how this story is going to progress in Rolent. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode comes out. Feel free to leave a comment about the video if there's anything you want to say. And go and head over to my Twitter account so you can stay up to date for any news on the channel. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.